Hey, it is Reverend Crystal from I Do Wedding Officiant Training. I've got a couple of invitations for you. I'm so used to going on Facebook Live at 2 o'clock, and my interview, Tell Me More interview, is tomorrow at 2 o'clock, which is 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, which is my first invitation for you. Terry Lewis is a wonderful teacher, and he is a mentor to officiants and to other wedding professionals. He's going to get into a conversation with me tomorrow on handling refunds and rescheduling, and how do we work with those different conditions that are so new to all of us as officiants, as weddings are rescheduled, as they are canceled, and yet we're going to get new requests as well. So do we handle those differently than we have handled those in the past? So that's going to be tomorrow with let's see, do I have this in here? Yep. So that's going to be tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the I Do Wedding Officiant Training page. It's going to be on the page, this page, not in the private group where it usually is. I wanted to try something just a little bit different to see if I can interest more people in these Tell Me More interviews, because they've been a lot of fun. So that's the first invitation, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning with Terry Lewis, author. I wish I had his book right handy. I should have brought it with me. I left it in the other room. The second one is, as always, I wanted to let you know that the Kickstart course for new officiants is still at its discount price of $49. And this is an online portal for you if you are a new officiant and you are looking for ways to communicate with couples so that you're putting your best foot forward with them, so that you're keeping in touch with them, which helps to build your sense of authority with people who are looking to hire an officiant. There's email templates to help you do that. There are marketing techniques in order for you to put together the best presentation to start off with. This isn't something that you're going to do, as you get more experience, there are new techniques to use in promoting yourself. But as you start out, so there are some marketing tools for you, as well as there are wonderful forms and checklists and help you keep on target techniques and tips in the Guide for New Officiants workbook. And there's a way to help you put together a bio, which is an important way to also build your authority and to kind of pave the way with potential clients to let them know who you are while you're still focusing on them. That's the second invitation. So there will be, I believe I have this right here. So if you are interested in the Kickstart program for new officiants, there is the link. You can get that, or you can go to officianttraining.com, and there is a button that's titled Enroll. So that's how you can get into that course. So this is a time, I know a lot of us are out and about. We are having good weather. So I hope that's why a lot of people are not here today, because this is just sort of like a last minute thing that I decided to do. But as we're getting out, we want to put our best foot forward. So that is an option for you, is to enroll in the Kickstart course for new officiants. So it'll really help you beat the learning curve. And if you don't have a mentor, someone who can take you by the hand and show you the ropes, this Kickstart course for new officiants will do that for you and with you. Okay. And plus you have access to me. So the third invitation that I have is, if you are a member of the Wedding Officiant Prep group, which is the private group, I want to encourage you to take a look at all of the videos that are available and the files, because I am taking them down. The only things that I'm going to be leaving up are going to be the Tell Me More interviews. So the rest of that is going to go into courses, or it's just going to go into oblivion. So there is that for you as well. So be sure and check the files and the video tab in the private group. The last invitation is, I want to encourage you to check out my wedding officiant page, which is Northern Michigan Wedding Officiants, because there are we're in a very wedding centric area because we're beautiful. We're probably one of the prettiest places in Michigan. So we have vineyards up here, orchards, beaches, wood venues, all kinds of places. So there are a lot of weddings. This is the closest to a destination wedding that a lot of people from downstate or Illinois, Indiana, Ohio will do. They'll come up here for their weddings as well as downstate, like Grand Rapids or Detroit area. So we got a lot of people coming up here. We have a lot of photographers, wedding planners, officiants like myself, florists, all kinds of vendors. And we are, with Stacy Nicole of Juniper and Lace's help, we are putting together a number of venues that are going to be giving away elopement ceremonies. And so I'm going to be the officiant for one of those ceremonies. But we did this 2 years ago where we gave away a winter wedding because we were trying to get more people to book weddings up here in the winter. And my Facebook likes and Instagram likes went from 5 or 6 a week, if at best, to about 3,500 because of this program. So if you want to look at how something can be done, that if you want to create something with other professionals in your area, watch how this is done because it's really quite amazing. It's a lot of fun. So I want to invite you. So it's just Northern Michigan Wedding Officiants. You can see how that goes. So let me see here. So again, tomorrow, we're going to have Terry Lewis, and come with your questions. If you will give StreamYard, who is the one who is hosting these lives for me, if you give them permission, then if you ask a question of Terry, because he is an expert, he's been doing this for a long time and created quite a bit of success for himself, and he's a higher priced. He sells his services for a higher price than most, so it can be done. If you give StreamYard permission, then they can show your name so we know who to address answers to, okay? So now, and there's one more invitation that I have for you. I send out a lot of information by email. I am an email person, and I am switching providers. So I'm going through all of my email lists, and I'm letting go of people who are not responding to the information that I give. It always happens. I don't care who you are, but it's a lot of money down the drain. But if you would like for me to let you know when the lives are happening, when there are things going on in my own wedding business, or if I start to do a newsletter, or I may just go to posting tips through email rather than letting all my content be on social media, because I don't own it. Once you put it on social media, you don't own it anymore. That email me or message me in Facebook, Crystal Yarlett, or I do wedding officiant prep, or I do officiant training, or visit the website at officianttraining.com. So I got all kinds of ways for you to get in touch. And I'll get you on my email list. Okay. And it's not oppressive. It's not like the only time I send out a lot of emails is to try and let people know that the lives are going to be taking place. But other than that, I'm very gentle with it because I'm like everybody else. I know what it's like to get 50 million emails, all with great offers in them. I wish I had all that time and energy to check them all out, but I don't. And so if you're like me, some things just go into the round bin, filing cabinet. I guess they call that the trash can. So let me know if you would like to be on my email list. I would love to stay in touch with you. Answer your questions if you have any. I am here to help. Okay, so that's it for today. Just sending you lots of love. Be safe, be careful as you reintegrate into the world as weddings start up. And just be good to yourself, okay? All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.